Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Hitoribocchi no Marumaru Seikatsu. Now, last episode, the focus was mostly on Bocchi trying to become friends with Kurai Kako. However, the struggle was real in that one because she says she doesn't want friends because, they're a weakness and all that. She's that kind of character. Although there was definitely hints that she truly does want friends deep down, but she's pushing herself to not have friends for whatever reason, probably because of some sad backstory that we'll eventually get into. But for now, it's a bit of a struggle to become friends with her, but at least she's willing to, talk to Bocchi, and spend time with her. That's the start. That's always the start. And there was also some Sotika stuff. Not a lot to say on that, she's a lonely foreigner girl. But yeah, let's just get into the episode and see what we're gonna get today. So, 3, 2, 1, play. That's why not very happy, are you, Bocchi? But I guess that makes sense if you have to join groups. Which is always suffering if you don't have a lot of friends in the class, but luckily she does have some friends now. So it's not too bad. Oh. Oh, well, that is unfortunate. Uh, well, does that have to start today? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot she was trying to be strong, wasn't she, last episode? Yes, you nailed it, Bocchi. I will warn you, I do have a bit of a cough today. But yeah, I always hated group activities and stuff in school. Just never liked it. There's just so many problems with the concept. Even if you actually do have friends to do it with, there's still plenty of pitfalls. Like situations where in group work, only one person does all the work and everybody else just screws around. Or you just can't agree on something, just there's a lot of problems with it. Never liked it. Remember back in high school, one time I was in a group for something, and somebody else was supposed to present it in front of the class, but they were sick that day, so I had to do it, and it was not a fun thing at all. Cooking room, so that's what we're gonna do. Perfect curry pancakes. You look great. I don't remember your name, but you look great, so I'm sure it can be. Come on, Butch, you can be strong. I know you have it in you. They might bite me. Yeah. I... Oh, that's just so relatable. Curry, I would assume. Well, curry pancakes, whatever they called it. Are they? You're not actually participating, Bochi. I know you're trying to. It's okay. Just try again next time. Uh, I think they're trying to talk to you. They're probably wondering why you're covering your face. Oh. They want you to participate. Okay, that makes sense too. It's such a special moment, isn't it? Oh yeah, I have to do that, don't I? Just don't say anything silly or trip up on your words. Okay, that wasn't quite what you were supposed to say, but close enough. Okay, how good are you at cooking, Bochi? Should I be worried? I think I already know the answer to that question. Let's settle for them not saying that they regret having you. That's probably where we should set the bar. Well, just yeah, it's probably about enough. I think it's roughly what we should have done. That could have gone better. Uh, oh no, it's okay. Mistakes happen, messes happen. It's all part of cooking. We have to borrow it from somebody else. Yeah, I just made a mess. Yes, be strong, Bochi. Don't let this get to you. Just a setback. Nobody's yelling at you. Well, that was the obvious thing to do. Didn't expect her to do it, but... Everybody else seems to be doing well. But this is a hard job for Bochi, just going up to random people to ask for something. What about Nako's group? Is Nako around? Oh, is that Aru? Okay. I don't even know why I'm surprised. Yeah. She looks fine, though. Okay. Well, of course, we're all friends. I'm sure you do, Aru. Oh? Okay, sure. I would always trust you, Aru. I am aware. Smooth. You know, I'm gonna forever associate the word Zannen with Aru, just because of this anime. Although, same thing with the word Hitoribocchi, you know. Just keep stirring. Ow! Well, don't hurt yourself. Aru's encouraging you. She did it again. Yes, now you have to do your best. She fired her special beam at you, so you got this now. I'm stirring. Oh, ooh, nice. I kind of want some now. Well, you know, I just was given the bowl and stirred. It wasn't that hard. But yeah, it's pretty fancy. At least we got through it. I don't think it will. I think it'll be fine. Have a little bit of faith. But yeah. Okay. Come on, Bochi. They have no idea what's going on in that head. They're making reasonable assumptions, but they're wrong. It's all thanks to Bochi. You're the MVP. Even if all you did was get us some flour that you needed to get because you wasted hours and whipped up some whipped cream that Aru started. But still, you were the most valuable member. Wow. They are so confused. Uh, that's not what she meant. But again, I can understand why you. But I can understand why you misunderstood it like that, because that's exactly what it sounded like. Just maybe we should call it Hitoribocchi Zannen, especially with that scene. What's with the? Yeah, you kind of have that on your head. You might want to take it off. Oh yeah, Kurai hasn't been in this episode much, has she? He's like, sorry, walk out the door. That could be fun. But introduced, weren't that I could have sworn Nako was with her in one of those Kurai scenes. But I guess she was in a distance, not really in the conversation. Oh, well then. That happened sooner than expected. Yeah, we're watching the chickens. What do you do for fun? Cool. But yeah, this is perfect chance, Pochi. Just say words to her. That's all you gotta do. You can do it. Just believe in yourself that... Well, no kidding. Why, though? You're lingering on that too much. Kurai's just wondering what's happening. Yeah, he's trying, though. Yeah, leave it to Bochi. She's got this. This is Nako, Azaru, it's Sotaka. One's a ninja. Can you guess which one? Wow, I didn't know you made friends with chickens. That's pretty cool. Please don't mistake me for a chicken again, Shisho. This is... Why did she start with Sotaka anyway? She got it right that time. She really is. An amazing song that I have heard the full version of. Nako. Maybe you shouldn't say all this in front of her. It is incredible. Adu, it's okay. We all love you anyway. Despite your Zanne nature. Good times. I just love how Naka was losing in that whole scene. That's some high praise there. Just the first friend you made, yeah. Would you like to be added to my friend harem? So I've heard. Well, we wanted you to become friends too, but it's okay, we can wait till later. Of course not. You can't disappoint a guy like that. You can say right all you want, but I haven't heard of that until now. Hurry. Well. Gotta love Japanese and all their homophones, right? As soon as I noticed them transliterate Ziko, I knew there was gonna be some sort of thing there. Something really nice about seeing a girl hold her handkerchief in her mouth like that while washing her hands. Well, apparently Boji's not as good of a ninja as I thought. Or either that or Kurai is even better. Okay. She said it. Don't say that. Ah, well then, who are you gonna make curry with? And why are they better than Bochi? Because they're not better than Bochi. Yeah, don't cry. We have a mission. You can't give up. Please make me stronger, Kurai Kako. It's pretty great to see Bocchi be able to pursue this so much without backing down. Did she notice that? Yeah? That's surprising? uh, I guess. Okay, mission success. We will make delicious curry together. Somebody watching from downstairs. Everyone's watching from downstairs. Well, it's... Come on, guys. Don't be mean. Of course you do. Of course you do. But why, though? Don't. No, he wouldn't dare make any sort of assumption like that. I think you may be overreacting a bit. Calm down. She didn't say anything to warrant getting yelled at. How dare you imply that I might enjoy these curry activities? That was a weird reaction. She definitely was. She wanted to cry, but she held back and continued to try. Very proud of her. You are the person that sits in front of her, though. That is why she asked you first to be friends. I look forward to it too, even though it'll probably be next episode. But who knows? Maybe we'll get this episode. Too bad you're not in the picture. Can you send me a copy? Yeah, I mean, I don't really like that either. She should be in the picture. Okay. So, head of curry. Okay, good for you. Take this very seriously. Yeah, she's trying to hide it though, because she's a very weird form of tsundere. But why not? Come on, don't upset Kurai. Well, that's probably why she doesn't want friends. His friends hurt you. Oh. Well, obviously. Come on, keep blowing. You got this. Of course, we give the ninjas the knives. I mean, there is now. It's a rough job, but someone's gotta do it. Like you need an excuse to cry. Oh. I'm not sure I agree with that. I'm only gonna take like a 1 minute break. Well, that's a hard question to ask. She's like a little bunny. Man, she's holding that grudge hard. Indeed. Don't, no, Bocchi. You better not hold a knife like that. Yeah, I've definitely noticed her getting stronger. Come on, this is not smart to do. That's kind of how it works with the blindfold, Bocchi. Yeah, you better be sorry you really upset Kurai with that. So, is that any good? I think so. Excellent, indeed. And she admits that. Yeah, I mean... uh, I mean, it's how it goes sometimes. Is that Sotoka's doing? Of course. Lucky you. Yeah, if you don't want it, I'll take it. I never said I didn't want it. Get away from my food, girls. It's pretty funny, though. Carrying trash. Well, exactly. I'm glad we brought that up, but they're kind of similar but opposites. Rivals. Sure. You really do see yourself as a shonen anime protagonist, don't you? Sure. Why not? It can, you know. Some rivals are friends, some aren't. I don't know, not in this context. Arm wrestle. I would arm wrestle you, Bocchi, as long as you go easy on me. She just realized that. Get my hand on my desk. Bocchi, you are so silly, and I still think there are plenty of times when you could say Zanen in regards to Bocchi. Because she makes some silly mistakes similar to what Armin makes. Gotta love the chickens that are apparently Sotoka. It's so hard to read Japanese text that is sliding by. I mean, kanji is difficult to read at the best of conditions. Well, that's why they stopped writing the text in the bubbles after a while. They figured nobody was bothering to read it. And, you know, Kurai Kako's back there, so clearly she is one of the gang. No one said that before, huh? No clue what that could refer to. No one said that before. Who says what to who? Like, there's not really a lot of hints there, but anyway, that was the 9th episode of Hitoribocchi no Marumaru Seikatsu. And this episode, we continued our pursuit of becoming friends with Kurai Kako. You know, not much in the beginning. In the beginning, we just had to do this whole group thing, the whole cooking activity, because there's been stuff like this in anime before, the whole idea of getting together in a group and for cooking class and making something. Gabriel Dropout comes to mind, but, plenty of anime do it. And, Bocchi has friends, but I guess they didn't get to choose their team, so she ended up with people that she's not friends with, but they seem nice enough. Like, yeah, they seem perfectly nice. Like, even though Bocchi messed up, they didn't blame her or yell at her at all. So, I think she did pretty well with the group that she's got, even if she would prefer to be with like Haru and Nako and stuff. But still, I think the group is pretty good. And yeah, it is a good group. And Bocchi just was struggling to actually talk, though. The one thing that I thought about that she said was something about like speaking up and how they would react to that. And that's one of those things. I don't know how many people realize if you have like a reputation of being like the quiet one or whatever, and you suddenly say something, people have a big reaction to it, like, oh my god, X person actually talked. I didn't know they could talk. Wow, that's so amazing, that sort of thing. And you knowing that that's going to happen makes it even harder for you to talk. So it's kind of like a cycle that keeps you quiet. And she brought that up, which was interesting because, that's something that I'm well aware of. So I thought that was interesting. But they eventually talked to her and gave her, what she was really excited about, and gave her a task to do. However, she kind of dropped the ball a little bit on that one, which I kind of figured was the case. She was pretty nervous after all. And at that point, they were low on ingredients, and the only thing you could really do was get some extras from other people. Like, I imagine getting like a little bit from multiple groups, not all of it from one group, but I guess they just had that much extra, which is fine. And Aru was the one that gave it to her. Aru obviously being very encouraging as the world's, class rep, and giving her a little bit of extra, a bowl of what turned out to be whipped cream that you had to stir. So I never made whipped cream before. I just usually get a container of it. Once in a while, a spray can of it when I'm feeling fancy. But apparently, apparently that's what it was. Just gave it to her and she stirred it. Her arm started to cramp up a little bit, but a little bit of a ganbare B move from Aru just kind of fixed the problem, and boom, she had made it. And everyone else in our group was so impressed, like, oh my god, whipped cream, we have that, nobody else does. We're so special. This is awesome. It was kind of funny. But they made the food and it was great. Bocchi made sure to eat it first to test it, and kind of crying as she did it, and then everyone kind of misinterpreted that as it was just such amazing. So it was just so amazing that that's the reaction she had from it. However, what was the most awkward part was probably when they said something about working together with her or something, and she apologized, and they misinterpreted that as rejection, even though that's not what she meant at all. She was apologizing for the mistakes she made and stuff, but, in Japanese anime, usually if you're rejecting someone, instead of saying no, you'll just, like, apologize, So that's how she took it. Like in a love confession, if somebody rejects them, that's usually what they'll do. They just apologize, maybe bow as they do it. So I definitely do not blame her at all for thinking that was rejecting the idea that she said. That was just poor timing. Very unfortunate. Zandan, you might even say. Oh yeah, Aru also wore that outfit because Aru gonna Aru. That's fine. And Lefty had been on for a while, which was pretty funny when she noticed that, because I always enjoy seeing the unfortunate nature of Aru. Like, it's pretty enjoyable. But yeah, this is when I started to really get into the idea of working hard to become friends with Kurai once again. They were gonna have Bocchi introduce all of her friends to Kurai, and they were gonna do that tomorrow. And then she just walks up there, and then that became the new chance to do it. And Bocchi did her best. She said, "Hey, I'm Hitoribocchi. I like this food, and I'm gonna talk about this food and nothing else for a minute before eventually moving on to introducing my friends. One of which is apparently a chicken." And the friend introduction thing was funny. The chicken thing was silly. The Aru thing, I guess it was predictable how that would go, I guess, but it was still pretty good, talking about how unfortunate Aru is, she even mentioned the backpack thing and everything, and Nako just laughing so hard during the whole thing was great. So, and the funniest thing about Nako, I keep wanting to call her Kako, that's so confusing, having a Nako and a Kako. It's like they're trying to confuse me. But anyway, the funny thing with Nako was how much she took issue with Bocchi saying that she was the girl that sat in front of her as the first thing she said about her. Like, she was really bothered by that, to the point where later on in the episode, she described Bocchi as being the girl that sits behind her and barfs. That was great. That was great. But in the end, she did successfully introduce a lot of friends to Kurai, but she's still not up for being friends, it seems like. But we're still making progress. Bocchi is showing how strong she is, which was commented on in the episode for sure. And from episode 1, you can definitely see a lot of progress has been made in that regard. Especially in the scene in the hallway when she actually had to invite Kurai to the whole group thing, whatever they called it. She had to invite her to the curry making, which she was able to say what she wanted, without too much difficulty, and Kurai rejected her, of course. But where Bocchi really started to shine here was when she didn't cry like she usually would, cry and give up. Kind of like what happened in the classroom last episode, where she just kind of stood there looking at Kurai, in her little pose, like kind of opening up one eye and stuff, and eventually just backing down. She didn't do that here. She was about to cry, held it back, and went back after Kurai to talk to her once more about it, to push the issue more, which is not something episode 1 Bocchi could have done. Like, no, not at all. And then it actually worked. She agreed to it, although she was very weirdly defensive about how much she enjoys this whole curry cooking thing. Like, once Bocchi implied that she might be looking forward to that, she just went off on poor Bocchi. It was so sad to look at. But, like I said, she's kind of a weird form of tsundere, where she acts like she doesn't want friends, but she really does. She acts like she doesn't like this thing, even though she does. She's kind of a pain to deal with. Probably the biggest pain of any of her friends to actually deal with. I mean, Nako has her moments, I guess, but I think Kurai is definitely the biggest pain out of all of them to really interact with and get to cooperate with things, for sure. But that's probably why we saved her for last in the anime. But yeah, just once they actually got to the thing, she talked about how much preparation she's done and all that stuff, and she really can't hide how much she was looking forward to this, even if she might want to. But yeah, everyone had their job, everyone worked hard. Nako wanted to sleep or something. I don't think she was allowed to. At one point, Bocchi and Sotoka put on blindfolds, which was not a smart move in the slightest, because I'm pretty sure they were given knives and had to cut vegetables, so please be able to see while you do that. That's my one bit of advice for you girls. And Sotoka apparently made like a ninja potato or something, a shuriken potato, which was pretty cool. And it was kind of funny that Kako was like, who did this nonsense? This is so stupid. Oh, well, if you don't want it, I'll take it. I didn't say I didn't want it. Shoo, go away, this is mine. Then everyone laughed, which was pretty great. Because it was funny, sometimes anime will have those kind of scenes where everyone like laughs together. That's kind of a friendship showing kind of thing. And I'm just sitting here like, it's not really that funny, guys. This kind of feels kind of awkward. But no, that was funny enough where I can understand that amount of laughter. I didn't laugh as much, obviously, just in general, because like I said, I have kind of a cough, so laughing a lot's difficult right now. But it still was very funny. Especially if you're like one of the people in the group, it's even funnier. That's the kind of thing it was. I think that's pretty much everything to say on the episode. Aru, we got to have our Gambara Bimu again, which is always enjoyable. Like, you really can't not do your best once you've been hit by that. But yeah, just another good episode of this very enjoyable show. A lot of great facial expressions and reactions to various things. Of course, the whole, of course, Nako calling Aru, Zanen, and her saying, don't say that. That joke's always been run into the ground and it's kind of not even really funny anymore. But, I don't really mind it. I don't really mind its existence. It's just really not funny. I mean, the unfortunate things actually happening to Aru is still kind of funny. Because you never know what silly thing will happen to her. That's good. Just Nako pointing it out and Aru taking issue with Nako pointing it out, that's not really all that funny anymore. If I'm being honest, but I don't really mind its existence that much as long as they don't have it too many times in every episode. Once or twice is fine, though. But, yeah, I guess we established that Kurai is her rival. Why not? We have an apprentice, why not a rival? At first I thought maybe it was going to get to the point where she was Bocchi's Shisho, master, where she teaches her the art of being strong. For a little bit, I kind of thought that's where it was going, but no, she just rival. That's her title. And Bocchi's like, is that the same thing as being a friend? And she said no, but I mean, it's not that different. A lot of anime I can think of where characters have rivals, they're kind of their friend. I mean, Pokemon is, when I think of rival, Pokemon's the first example I think of because that's the first time I ever heard the word rival. When I watched the Pokemon English dub as a child, Gary Oak was Ash Ketchum's rival. I didn't even know what the word meant before I watched that anime. And I'm not sure if I'd call them friends exactly, but, they're kind of friends-ish deep down. But, I don't think there's that big of a difference between friend and rival. Like, they may seem like opposites at first glance, but not really. Kind of like how love and hate aren't really opposites, but they may seem like it. It's kind of like that. But yeah, I think I talked enough on this episode. It was good, making progress with Kurai. She's now our rival, which is something, I guess. Better than being a nothing to her. That's the main point here. So yeah, no idea what next episode will be about. I guess we'll find out next week. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.